Hello everybody, it's your boy Fertlance. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have another video here for you guys. Now this one's a little interesting. This is my original PlayStation 5 controller that came with my console, and recently what has started to happen, and not recently, I would say probably a couple of months back, is that this analog stick has started to drift a little bit. So we're here to try and fix that. I can't replace any of the stick itself, but what I can do is I can clean it, which I believe is what's causing the main issue on my controller. So we're gonna do that, and first of all I'm going to show you a video. Well, I'm gonna record on my computer me trying a gamepad tester on this, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So as you can see right now, I have my controller connected right here with a USB-C with my computer, and you can already see I'm not touching the thumbstick, but it's already showing right here that there's a drift. So all the other buttons work fine, so I'm pressing L1 and R1, L2 and R2, the triangle, X, circle and square, and the up down buttons. Everything works fine. The first thing we need to do is take off this black cover, which is supposed to be a clip-on. So we're gonna try one of the pry tools to see if we can get a leverage here somewhere and get it open. Man, if I break it, I'm gonna be so unhappy. Okay, so that took a little bit of finagling, but I did manage to pry it off. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be, I'll be honest. And yeah, let's see if I think we gotta get these parts apart too. Yeah, that was it. So we take this off. I'm just hoping I'm getting everything in the video right here. There we go. Whew! A lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay, we continue on with the disassembly. Now we'll have a couple of screws that we gotta take out, but before we do have to take the R1 and L1 sticks out, which I believe are clipped on. So they have clips in here. Oh, there you go. Gotta be careful. But yeah, just kind of prop it out and they will jump out. So you press the L2 and I swear to God, you feel like at times they're gonna break it. But and I dropped it. But yeah, no, I have not broken them. The clips, I'm sorry, I was showing in the wrong side. As you can see, the clips are absolutely fine. These are the clips right here. So yeah, they're fine on both of them. It'll be funny when I am putting it back together. I will put it back with the what you would call the L1 in R1's position and R1 in L1's positions. Looking at the screws, we have a couple of Phillips heads in here, or I don't know what you would call them. The one with the plus sign in them, and that's what they are. If only I was as talented as Tronics Fix. He truly does fix everything until it is broken. Yeah, I got the right one. There we go. We're gonna put this on the side, make sure we do not lose it. For anyone interested, the size of the screw, I don't know which one is this, but it's this one. Right place. Oh, actually it has a number on it. Here you go. That's the one I used. Thank God I didn't start to take it apart, trying to finagle it with the With that, there are 2 more screws right here, boys and girls. You gotta make sure that you get these before you try and take this thing apart. Silly me. Now we're gonna start to take it apart, but before I do, I'm gonna start using these little triangles that come with the kit. And what they will allow me to do is that wherever it is that I have disassembled the controller from, I can keep it open. So let's see, hopefully I don't break this. Oh, it's a lot easier than I... Oh, this is nice. Ugh, it's a lot of gunk coming out. That's me and my sweaty hands playing Elden Ring on PlayStation, I'll tell you that much. Okay, it turns out that there were these 2 little clips that you needed to actually focus on, and they'll just basically separate the controller for you. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. So let's just continue to separate the battery now. This part I'm really scared of. Okay, so I had to get some needle nose pliers. Electronics says we gotta grab the white part. Just back and forth motion. There we go. We got the battery out. Alrighty. A couple of more screws for us to take out, and we should be at the board level. We gotta take some of these ribbon cables out, so we're gonna start doing that now. Alrighty bros, I gotta be honest, the ribbon cables took some effort in taking apart. The ones you gotta remember mainly is this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's one on the case itself, which is number 5 right here. You gotta be very careful with them, man. I was so scared. And here we go. We got the thumbsticks. Now the fun part starts. Now they recommend to separate the potentiometers right here and then clean them out. I don't think I can do that because I'm not sure in my own capabilities. So what we are gonna do is that I am gonna crack open the isopropyl alcohol, take a Q-tip, dip it in there, douse it with that, blow it out with the dust blaster, and move the thumbstick around a bunch of times, and we'll hope and see if that fixes the problem. So I've definitely made a bigger mess of this than I needed to. Poured a little bit of, actually not a little, quite a bit of isopropyl alcohol in there. I'm just trying to clean it up. I guess we'll clean the board up with it as well. And just gotta move the thumbstick around a good bit. Make sure we get all that gunk cleared up from it. But definitely a lot more than what's needed to clean these up, I would say. Gonna do the same on the other thumbstick, and then we're gonna blast it. Alright, so I have completely more or less drowned these thumbsticks in some isopropyl alcohol and cleaned them out, moved them around quite a bit, a bunch, to see if that cleans them up, and we'll start to assemble everything back together. I have made sure all of the isopropyl alcohol more or less is gone from the thumbsticks. Nothing's left in here. Something got absorbed into this little thingy, but we'll just clean it all out and then we'll start the reassembly process, okay? Okay, so while that was cleaning and I'm letting it air dry a little bit, we're gonna try and clean some of the gunk off from the controller. Definitely all of my dead skin cells and dirt. Just for trying to clean this baby up before we put it back together. This is completely optional, nothing that makes a difference to the workability of the controller, but I like doing it. It is my controller at the end of the day, and it is my dirt that's in here. Like I said, all I have to say is Elden Ring. That should be enough to say. Alrighty, just starting the reassembly process now. Let's carefully start to put everything back. The thumbsticks are back in, so I'm excited to check it out, see if it has worked. Let me just get these ribbon cables out of the way so we can reassemble this. Gotta be honest, putting these ribbon cables in has been a challenge, but I have managed to get all of them into their position. And the last one would be the one that we need to put in with the case for the battery. And then once we connect that up, we're gonna put it in. Yeah, so let's put the screw in first, and then we'll continue on and put the last ribbon cable in. Alrighty. Now the last ribbon cable. I'll be honest, definitely not the job for the faint of heart. It's a lot more challenging than what the hell?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, so for a second there, I kind of scared myself. This is the... I'm gonna guess this is the microphone outlet ribbon cable that popped out. Kind of scared the shit out of me. I don't know, maybe it is broken, but the way it seems is that it sits in this housing and it's not really connected to anything on this side. So we're gonna put it back in and seat it back into its position. Back in. Just check the ribbon cables again. This one's in, this one's in, this one's in. This one's in, this one's in. Okay. Install the battery. Let's clean out the battery a little bit. Just a little bit of gunk on it. Nothing too bad. I'm gonna be honest, the battery on the PlayStation 5s is actually pretty terrible. I do have that gripe, but you can't have everything that you want. Alrighty. Sorry, I took it out of the frame. I might have to do this first. I'm gonna get... Yeah, okay. This is a bit of a challenge. So... There we go. Just was able to press it with my thumb. Make sure the cables aren't crushed. Okay, yeah. That's it. Okay, let's continue on. Looking at the screws, I would say I think all 4 of them are of the exact same size, so we don't have any issues putting them in whichever way you'd like. So we are gonna continue on with the assembly process. Let's put the L1 button back on. There we go. There you go. Okay, let's test it out. Alrighty, boys. Moment of truth here. Let's cross our fingers that this works. Plugged in. Holy shit. Would you look at that? We actually fixed it, boys. Let me get the cable out of the way, bro. Oh my god. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? That is unbelievable. Okay, let's check R1, L1, R2, L2, all the other buttons. Oh my god. I can't believe this, boys. This is unbelievable. Like I'm pressing all the buttons. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Would you look at that, man? Boys, if you believe it, You can do it. Thank you to everyone who joined and watched the video. This is absolutely fantastic. I will test the controller out more off camera, make sure that it does work. So I will probably post a comment in the comment section below. But look at that, man. Look at that. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is fantastic. Thank you to everyone who joined. Please subscribe to the channel. I will stream Spider-Man 2 as soon as we hit 300 subscribers, and we'll continue on with this journey. Thank you to everyone who joined the channel. You guys are fantastic, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.